In the heart of a tranquil lake, just outside Colombo, rises one of Sri Lanka's most iconic buildings, its parliament. But behind the copper roofs and clean lines lies the vision of a man who reshaped how architecture could speak to identity, culture, and democracy. That man was Geoffrey Bawa. In 1979, Bawa was asked to design a new home for Sri Lanka's parliament, a symbol of a modern nation emerging from its colonial past. The chosen site was bold, a small island in the middle of the marshy Oya Valley. But where others saw difficulty, Bawa saw opportunity. He proposed flooding the valley to create an artificial lake, placing the parliament on a knoll of land at its centre. The building would not dominate the land, it would rise from it, rooted, floating, part of the landscape. Drawing from ancient Sinhalese monasteries, Kandyan palaces and lake temples, Bawa didn't copy the past, he distilled it. He designed a series of pavilions with sweeping, copper-clad roofs, echoing the silhouette of traditional Kandyan architecture, but with a modern, abstract twist. These tent-like forms gave the parliament a presence that was grand, yet never overwhelming. The roofs were light and sculptural, stretched like fabric over an elegant grid of concrete columns. The structure beneath was modernist, clean, minimal, rhythmic. Hatos lop meritu halo parangshot adot minden elemnek. Below the copper skin, the architecture was precise, understated, and beautifully disciplined. At the center of the complex sits the debating chamber, a symmetrical space based on the Westminster model, where government and opposition face each other across the Speaker's chair. It's surrounded by 5 satellite pavilions, each with its own function and identity, yet all united in a sweeping composition. As visitors approach across a long causeway, the Parliament slowly reveals itself. First the distant roofs, then the ceremonial piazza, and finally the grand loggia. The journey inward is deliberate, a procession of space culminating in the heart of democracy. Inside, the chamber is rich in texture and meaning, warm timber panelling, concealed uplighting, a ceiling of aluminium tiles, each suspended individually like chainmail. At its center, a dramatic chandelier, silver palm fronds cascading downward, designed by Laki Senanayake. Geoffrey Bawa didn't just design a building, he choreographed an experience. From the glint of copper roofs at a distance to the cool shadow beneath the colonnades, every detail speaks to balance. Between history and modernity, power and humility, landscape and structure. Though the parliament was completed on time in 1982, the dream of a garden city surrounding it never materialized. Political tensions turned the complex into a fortress, cut off from the people it was meant to serve. Still, Bawa's parliament stands, not as a monument to one community, but as a symbol of many, carefully layered, deeply thoughtful, and unmistakably Sri Lankan. It reflects a truth Bawa understood well, that architecture is not static. It grows meaning through time, through use, through the lives it shelters. And perhaps one day, when peace allows the lawns to fill with people and the pavilions echo with voices again, Bawa's vision will be fully realized. A parliament that belongs not just to the state, but to the nation.